Professor X, where he moves things with his mind, but he can't move his legs.
Oh, welcome to the Alpha Primos podcast, the show where we talk about anything and everything from touching grass to eating ass.
Hey, man.
I'm Fonso.
Part of a well-balanced breakfast, I am Paco.
Breakfast ass is the most important ass of the day.
Most important ass of the day.
It's the most important ass of the day. Yes.
It is. It is the most important ass of the day. Breakfast.
All right. But that's not the most important thing about this podcast. The most important thing are the alphas, which is you viewers. You guys are the true alphas of this show. Anyway, sorry we missed you all last week. I was out of town. Nothing too spectacular. But we did get some comments from you guys while we were gone.
Juan's got a real job. He's got to go do stuff.
Yep. But let's read off some of these comments. So, our first comment actually comes from Spotify.
What? We upload to Spotify, you say?
What?
Yes, we do. We now upload both Alpha Primos and the Pixel Primos to Spotify. And it's not just for listening. The video is up there as well. So, if you want to watch the podcast, you can absolutely do that on Spotify.
And you should. I don't comb my hair for nothing.
Right.
And I don't comb my hair. Period. I don't.
All right. So our first comment comes, like I said, is on Spotify. Comes from Rider99 Online. Commenting on our Roblox Predator situation. Episode 34 of the Pixel Primo, saying, okay. Thanks for covering this. A lot of people on Spotify have very strict parents that don't let us have YouTube, and you're helping them stay up to date on currently so they don't get made fun of people at their schools. To that we say, thank you.
Yes.
We do our best.
Yeah.
And you, Rider99, are the true alpha. Your Bugatti is in the mail. Mm-hmm. And our next batch of comments come from YouTube. We got our first one, Super Saiyan Chicken, commenting on our Roblox lawsuit episode, saying, I was hesitant about the idea of original characters being in Marvel Rivals, but after thinking about it more, I think they could find a way to please gamers and comic fans. It would be clever and fun to maybe integrate characters into certain hero mantles, like maybe have a game original character be a Nova Corps member.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that
not a bad idea.
Yeah. I agree.
The easiest ones to do it with are the mutants. You just get a power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, isn't Luna? Isn't she like just a Marvel Rivals character, or is she like in the comic books?
She was not in Rivals. She wasn't created for Rivals, but she was created for another game. Not Snap, but it was like a mobile game. It was one of those.
Oh, okay. So she's kind of an original character, like just created for a game, but they just okay. Well, I mean, all right. If you're gonna do more stuff like if you're gonna do more stuff like Luna Snow, then I'm okay with that.
She's a mutant. I'm gonna comment something about mutants that I didn't know later on.
You gonna be a mutant racist right now?
Slightly.
You're the reason the Brotherhood exists.
Hey man, I'm on Magneto's side. He did nothing wrong. Do you have another comment?
Yeah, no,
yeah. We got one more comment from Everyone's boy, Jojira.
That damn right.
And the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
The most consistent thing in my life.
He commented saying, "Thanks for the shout out, guys. Oh yes, check out his
His
podcast, the Double
podcast.
BJ's podcast. I put a link on the Pixel Primos episode 35 and the Roblox. Go look for it there. But yeah, or you could just search up Double BJ's podcast. It's movie reviews. Their first episode's on RoboCop.
Don't Google double BJ's though, because that could really fuck up your algorithm. I'm just saying. Learn from my mistakes. But they didn't become mistakes.
No, that's a feature, dude.
It's not a bug.
Yes. But yeah, so if you alphas want to support another alpha, feel free to check it out. Anyway, back to his comment. Says, from recent memory of movie I liked then and now for different reasons, maybe the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie because I saw the 35th anniversary re-release. I loved it then for the action and humor, but now I love it for more of a fond family film between Splinter and the Turtles.
That's still like that original Turtle movie and the 2007 animated are my two favorite Turtle movies.
TMNT.
Yeah, TMNT. The 2007 one, I think, is truly underrated. As far as Turtle movies go, I wish they would have continued that way. But the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, to me, it has to be one of my top movies. I still love that movie. I still get that guy mixed up. I still get Casey Jones mixed up with Detective Stabler from Law and Order SVU. Dude, for the longest time, I thought the only reason I watched SVU was like fucking Casey Jones was legit. And even if you watch Law and Order SVU, he like beats the shit out of people. So it's like, how can you not be confused? But yeah, for the longest time,
racket. Has he ever beaten a child molester with a tennis racket?
No, I don't remember if he has. I just know he has beat up a couple of child molesters, and I think he also now he's on organized crime. So it's Casey Jones, man. I'm telling you, this is like unofficial canon for Casey Jones that he went legit. He started beating up rapists and child molesters.
It's like no, he never beats up with like objects or like a tennis racket. No, this dude throws hands, man. I've seen episodes where he legit. It's with like a predator. Like this dude was like, I don't know if he was like distributing the pornography or like what, but no, he like whoops his ass and like kicks him through like a fucking like dining room table or something. Yeah.
And he has a gun and he puts it down and just starts throwing his hands. I'm like, you know what? This guy's legit. I like this guy. Yeah, But yeah, for the longest time, I thought Detective Stabler was Casey Jones. That was the same actor. Apparently, it's not.
No, but Sam Rockwell's in the original Turtles.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I forget.
One of the Foot Clans. He's the dude giving the tour.
I thought he was a recruiter, wasn't he? He was a recruiter.
Yeah. He's the dude that's giving them the tour. And he's like regular,
showing them the layer.
Yeah.
All right. There's still a little bit more to his comment. Let me just read that.
Oh, sorry, Vera.
It says, for gaming news that got me hyped, they announced the DLC roster for the new Super Robot Wars Y. Will have Kamen Rider W. One of my favorite seasons in the franchise. I look forward to having them and Hero Yui in Wing Gundam fight Godzilla. Dang, Hero was my favorite from Gundam Wing back then. Damn. Yeah. Man. All right. Cool. Great stuff, guys.
All right. Now for my mutant racist moment.
All right.
Did you guys know that the only thing that makes you a mutant in the Marvel universe is if you have an X gene or not?
Yeah, it's the genetic thing, yeah.
Yeah, but so like Deadpool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not a mutant. No X gene.
Well, made in the lab, so
yeah, no X gene.
Yeah.
He's a mutant.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought in the movie, isn't that what they're trying to do? Like activate his X gene?
They had to because Fox owns the mutants.
Oh,
Fox owns like all the. He's an honorary X-Men member and he's an honorary mutant, but he's not a mutant. Like if I were to be a scientist in the Marvel universe and I make Sentinels that hunt down X genes, Deadpool's immune. It's not coming after Deadpool.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's a bunch of characters that you would think
Yeah.
mutant, but no, not. And then it's kind of interesting when you extrapolate that because if we were to use the same rules that the Marvel universe has for mutants, then guess what? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles appropriated that name. That's cultural appropriation. They're not mutants. They're not fucking mutants.
They were mutated. They were mutates. So they wouldn't go after Bebop and Rocksteady either.
No.
No, because they're mutates.
No.
I feel like saying mutates is some kind of slur right now. Like, I don't know. I just feel really uncomfortable. Like, you're a fucking mutate. Like, I feel super uncomfortable saying that.
Spider-Man's also a mutate because the radioactive spider
bit him. Yeah.
Yeah.
It mutated him, but he didn't have the X gene.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought Wade Wilson did have the X gene, and it was whatever they did to him that activated it.
No, I mean, maybe that's the way they explain it in like the movies, but
I think that's how they explain it in the movies, that they're trying to activate.
The comics, he doesn't have an X gene.
Okay, so real Deadpool, not movie Deadpool. I feel like when it comes to like cinematic universes, I feel like the comics are the real version, and the cinematic universes are just weird interpretations.
X-Men villain, also not a mutant, but like I feel like that one's a little more common knowledge that Juggernaut's not a mutant.
Yeah, no, it's some kind of.
It's a magic gem.
Yeah, magic gem, and it's like a god, Sidorak, or whatever the fuck the dude's name is. Yeah, he's not a mutant either. I still like the joke that people make about Professor X, where he moves things with his mind, but he can't move his legs. Every time someone brings that up, it just cracks me up because it's like, damn. Because I think it was in. I don't remember the comedian's name, but he does like he plays Professor X, and he's interviewing all the mutants, whether he's going to fire them or not.
Yeah.
I forget the dude's name. It's like Pete something, I think.
Pete Holmes?
I think it's Pete Holmes. Yeah. Because he also does the Batman. Yeah, he also does the Batman one. I fight crime in a rubber suit all day. Really seals in the flavor.
All right. Okay. Let us now move on to our main topic of discussion, which is
everything.
Because we've been gone for a bit, there's quite a lot of news to get through, so we're just going to do a news roundup for this week. Just find some headlines, react to it, discuss it, and we'll go
move on to the next one
from there.
Oh, wait, you know what?
What?
Going back to my mutant thing, just random thought that popped into my head.
Back to your racism.
Yeah, Magneto's plot in the X-Men movie. No one would have been a mutant. Because he was going to use Rogue to power the mutant making machine. And that's how he killed the senator. He turned him into a mutant, right?
Yeah.
Like
he mutated him.
No, he didn't. He doesn't have the X gene.
Yeah.
He's a mutate. No, he wouldn't have turned anyone into a mutant.
No, it wouldn't have worked. Damn.
See, he would have just weird.
He would have just killed a bunch of people. He would have killed so many people.
I mean, I think that was ultimately the plan, that like people with the X gene would have survived.
But the people without, and the majority of people don't have the X gene.
Yeah, so
damn.
I think that was his plan. But the way the movie like
portrays
it's like, oh, he's gonna turn everyone into a mutant. No, you don't turn into a mutant. You're just born that way.
Yeah. Lady Gaga's song starts. Banger of a song,
All
by
right.
the way.
All right.
All right.
So back
All
to the
right.
news.
Back to the news.
All right. First headline I have. Bella Ramsey, star of The Last of Us, was asked about the transition from season 2 going into season 3. Specifically, I guess you could say about like the haters, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, quote, I would say you don't have to watch it. If you hate it so much, the game exists. You can just play the game again. You don't have to watch it. But if you do want to watch it, then I hope you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
End quote. And I want to respond to that in because this is, I think, one of the very rare examples, but I do think it does happen, where I think the problem isn't that it strayed from the games. I think it's that it it stayed too close to it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what like brought it down. Don't get me wrong; they did make some changes, they did, but I don't think that's the biggest problem with the show. I think this is one of those where the storyline from the game is there.
Mm-hmm.
It's still the same.
Yeah.
So any issues people have with it is like that's the source material, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a handful of because I didn't finish the season to be honest. Like I didn't. I just wasn't jiving with it. And I saw a handful of like YouTube videos that mention the little details where they stray, kind of like fuck some things up. But only if you like think about it too hard and you're already familiar with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because they might make a minor detail change where it's like, oh yeah, they left Tuesday instead of Wednesday, and then it's like, well, but if they do that, then they won't like. It's one of those where like it's a
Yeah,
minor detail, but like, oh yeah, then that's not gonna work because like the plot centers around Christmas, and if they left before then
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. But
Mhm.
I mean, these are all just examples because I don't remember the exact detail they mentioned. Like, it was such a
Mhm.
minor detail where like really cares.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
think anyone who's just like a straight show viewer, never
Mm-hmm.
played the game or
Mhm.
anything, is gonna notice or care.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that people really hated about this one, and I do agree with this one, is that um, the video game Ellie is very different from TV show
Mm-hmm.
Ellie. They are they are two separate characters from the way they act and from the way they respond to certain situations. So I can definitely see where maybe when I said like, oh, they followed the game closely, so people were shouting at the screen or their phone, going like, "No, Juan, you're an idiot. They changed it." It's like, yes, they did change Ellie, but I meant that comment as more of like the overall like story, like plot beats, if you will, like
Mm-hmm.
event A lead to event B, which gives us that's what I meant, and so yeah, this is just I don't know. I'm in the camp of I wasn't really the biggest fan of this second season, so I don't think I'm gonna keep watching. But I don't know. Like part of me is like I I don't like hate watching,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just curious to see like where is it gonna go like
Where
from
they
here.
take
I've
them.
played the game. I know what happens, but now I'm like, are you all really gonna stick to your guns on the
Yeah.
choices that have been made? It's gonna be
Yeah.
set because man, I don't know if I should like like spoil it for people who are watching like the show or not, but it very much, I guess I'll say this much, is that if they are sticking to the game, then that means for this next season, Bella Ramsey is not the protagonist. Because in the
So,
game it
so if
switches
you hate Ellie,
POV.
good news.
Good
So like,
news.
yeah, so if you didn't
The
like,
show's making a comeback for you, bud. If you hate Ellie.
great job, but then that leads to the other problem is that now you're gonna see the events through the POV of a character that TV show people hate because this is the character that got rid of their favorite character.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it so yeah, and it's and I don't think you can compare it to like the video game audience where it's like, well, gamers stuck around and still said it was a great game, even though that's different
It's
though.
way different,
It's
bud.
one thing when you're holding the controller and you're going through, the gameplay loop, the stealth, the action, and it still fills in that void despite, not connecting with the character. With TV show, this is all they have.
Yeah.
And especially someone who's watching this without having any context of the source material. They're just watching the show because they like the show. They like apocalyptic zombie esque dramas or whatever. With them, they don't got shit
Yeah.
because their show is now going to focus on a character that hasn't even been there. Came out in one episode.
Yeah.
And everyone hated that character because of the actions of the character. And now, we're going to dedicate a whole season to that character. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what is stopping them from just going, like, you know what, HBO, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
going to rewatch Peacemaker. but yeah, that's all I got to say on that one.
Yeah, I mean, you're 100% right. Where it's like the issue is really that the source material is flawed. Like, I don't know if there was anything narrative wise that they could have done to improve it because the story itself is like
There,
almost intentionally designed
yeah,
to be like a blue ball or like
Mm-hmm.
not
yeah,
give you what you expect or what you want, kind of to its own detriment. Where like stories can do that,
Yeah.
but this one didn't do it in a way that was particularly, satisfying.
Yeah.
yeah. And funny that you mentioned that because you just reminded me that for the video game, they released an update that lets you replay the story mode, but in chronological order.
Hmm.
So it's the same game, but it's going to feel and play different because the events happen differently. So I, I I'm really curious. I should like try it and then just see like, is it better when you do it like that? And if that's the case, then it's like, god damn it, like this is the way you guys should have done the second season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not, not so close to
The original game.
the game, but oh well. All right, you guys want to move on to the next headline?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, next headline. Some good news. Godzilla -1 is officially getting a sequel, and they just started filming.
Yes. All right. There we go. Finally, some good news.
Yep.
Or is it
There
just
you go.
zero?
Godzilla 0.
Yeah.
If we go by
Or
math
maybe
rules.
it'll be -2.
Well, no, because you're adding a positive, right?
Yeah.
You're adding a +1.
We don't know that. If you're adding another Godzilla.
It's Godzilla Jr. Is who they're adding.
Mm,
Well, we know why. You guys know why it was called -1, right?
No.
Well, because isn't it because he destroyed Japan? So there's after World War II.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're starting from less than,
Zero.
like, they were already at 0, and then Godzilla's attacking what's left from after the war. So they're at negative. They're at
They're at -1. Yeah.
Oh,
That
really?
that's
Wow, I
the
didn't know
yeah,
that.
that's the idea behind the title.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's very
after the
clever.
bombs dropped after World War II, Japan was left at 0.
And
And
then Godzilla shows up
that's
to
when the
fuck up
movie
more
takes
shit.
place. So Godzilla shows up and now they're at -1. So I don't know. Two
But yeah.
Godzillas would make it -2, but if they've
Mm-hmm.
already built up a little bit, right? Like if they got their infrastructure
Yeah.
going, some
They're adding Mothra.
if they already got some city pop going, right? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with
Yeah.
me.
Mm. Man, and I really loved Godzilla -1. So this sequel, like, man, I
Godzilla
really hope
-1
it
was
like
Yeah.
my favorite movie of that
knocks
year.
it out of the park. And crap, I'm gonna mention this YouTube video, but I don't remember what it's called in the link. But someone did, like, it's animated, right? But it was like found footage,
Mm-hmm.
like, but like of like Godzilla, and it's like at night and it's raining. It's a short video. It's legit, just maybe like 3 or 5 minutes long. And oh my god, like seeing like Godzilla at night during a thunderstorm from the POV of some random person's video camera is probably one of the scariest things I have ever seen.
It sounds terrifying. Sounds
It
terrifying
was,
yet
and
beautiful at the same time.
yeah, it was great, and it sucks that, like, crap, I don't remember the name of it, so I can't even like shout it out or put a link to it. But that was great. Whoever did that, and likewise, if I apologize for people who want to look it up, it's like, I don't know, just search up like found footage Godzilla or something. Maybe it'll pop up on YouTube. All right, next headline: Lego is now collabing with Pokemon.
Finally.
Woo!
Yep, it says here that in 2026 they're gonna drop 3 sets, and oh my god, right now, and I'm getting this from Lego Leak. They're saying that it's gonna cost $650. God, Jesus Christ!
Fuck. How big is
And
it?
Is it
it
a whole ass
has
Pokemon
That's what she
set? What
said.
it has over 6,000 pieces.
Damn.
Jesus.
Damn.
So this is gonna be a pretty
Sizable set.
beefy, yeah. So
So
man,
Is it one of their
I'm
biggest
curious.
sets
Like,
to date?
I don't think it's their biggest. No. I honestly think like some of the castles, like maybe like the Hogwarts castles or even the Millennium Falcon,
I
go
thought
around closer to
the
8,000 pieces.
what is it, the Super Star Destroyer is their biggest one, isn't it?
that
Um,
would be huge. I don't know how
I'm
many
not sure,
they
but
got.
yeah, the Millennium Falcon has over 7,000. So yeah, I was right. Hmm. Let me
So
see.
I this is unconfirmed, but my personal fan theory. I think whoever works at Lego loves wrestling.
Probably.
Cause they saw the fucking Mega Hualucha reveal. They're like,
Yeah.
fuck, bro, we gotta team up with Pokemon now. They put my boy. They made a Mega Evolve. We gotta.
Side note: Rey Mysterio is now Pokemon confirmed. Because if you watched it, that's who it was. Let's be real. That's exactly who it became. Not mad at it
Okay,
though. It looks really cool.
okay. I'm actually on Lego's official website, and
Uh-huh.
they actually have the a top 10
Oh,
of their biggest Lego sets. So the number one
My dick.
is Lego Art World Map.
okay. I think I might
It's
have seen that.
basically like a frame. You can
Uh-huh.
actually hang this. It is art,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
and it's of basically a map of the world. So it's got the
Oh,
continents and the
that
ocean and whatnot.
that's kind of cool.
So yeah, so that's their biggest in terms of pieces. It's got 11,000, over 11,000.
Fuck, that's a lot.
All
Holy
right.
shit.
Now this next one is their biggest because it's the tallest. Do you guys want to guess what it is?
Empire State.
I can only think of three.
You're close. It is a landmark.
It's got to be a tower of some sort. So,
The Abu Dhabi one.
Mm-hmm.
The one in Dubai, you mean? Is it the Dubai Tower? Is that
It's not that one. No.
Is it in Europe?
Yep. It's a little more iconic than the Dubai one.
Eiffel Tower.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Eiffel Tower says
Italy.
it's. Yes, it is. It's got. It measures 58.5 inches or 149 centimeters for you.
Damn.
Metric people.
Big.
And it's got.
The Italians do use metric, so that's probably why that's
there.
Well, it's French.
Got 10,000. All right, their third biggest. Oh wow, I never would have guessed this one. It's also a real life thing.
Is it still in Europe?
um, it's in it, but not in the way you think it is. Actually, no, it's not. It's not there.
Okay. Is it? Okay. So, is it a building? Another building?
It's not a building.
Okay.
Is it an animal?
It's not an animal.
A plane.
Not a plane, but you're on the right track.
So it's a mode of transportation.
No. Yes. No, it's not a car.
The Orient Express? Like a
train. You guys are literally naming all the shit except what it is.
Fucking Hogwarts? The train?
No, it's not. It's not a building. It's not a plane. It's not.
It's an oil tanker,
and it's not a car.
It's the Exxon Valdez. God damn. That
it's a ship.
Is it the Titanic?
Yes.
God, that's oh, dude. The Titanic?
Said,
that's not in Europe.
It's in the fucking ocean.
Well, it left from Europe.
That's why I said it's not in it in the way, and then I took it back. I took it back and went, you know what? No, it's not in it.
The billionaire died. Bullshit. The billionaire took off from Canada with his sub that imploded.
Submarine.
The submarine.
Yeah.
So it's the Titanic. Damn,
that's the next biggest one. The Titan.
It's just a bunch of pieces. It's like congratulations, you've done it. That's what it is. I think somebody actually posted that, like, oh hey, it's the Titan sub. Like, oh my god, it's terrifying.
All right,
that's just
so.
Man. Sorry, God.
Then the next one. You guys want to guess it? It is a landmark. It's a building.
Is it in America?
It's not in America.
Is it Big Ben?
No, it's not Big Ben.
It's still Europe.
Europe.
Is it a semi-new building?
No, it's
very old.
Fuck.
Colosseum.
Yes.
Damn. All right, that was a good guess.
Yep, 9,000 pieces. And then finally after that, you got the Millennium Falcon. And then the rest of them are a bunch of Star Wars ones, except for the last...
As it should be.
Right? Except for the last three. And honestly, I'm shocked at number 10 because I thought it was bigger.
That's what she said. Happened before.
But after that, it's Lord of the Rings Rivendell.
Okay, nice.
And then Lego Ninjago.
Ninjago.
And then finally, at number 10, it's because it's the city market. Okay. And then number 10 is Hogwarts Castle.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I meant by like, oh shit, I'm shocked that it's number 10 in the top 10.
The saddest thing about that list is there's no Bionicle. I don't know what they were thinking. No Bionicles.
Well, Lego, they need to get back on their shit. We need Bionicle, man. That we yearn for it.
People yearn for it.
All right, that's enough for that Lego rabbit hole. We'll move on to our next one. All right, here we go. Some with some juice on it. Um, Nestle is in the news right now. Actually, this is breaking news, so there isn't too many details out right now.
Fuck did
But
they
their
do now?
CEO got fired.
Oh, the same one that said that water's not a right, that nobody deserves water. That douchebag.
I'm pretty sure it's that same piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, good for you. Fucking.
Anyway, and
Stole the cat from the kid and
oh, that
No,
we'll talk about that, but
that's
that'll be
another
after
guy.
this. That'll be after this one. Um, no, it says here he learned nothing from our Alpha Primos episode.
Obviously.
He got fired for being in a relationship with a subordinate.
Oh god. Isn't
So,
this dude like
Coldplay
90?
catch him again?
It seems Nestle is not
Immune.
a fan or a friend of the show. They are not alphas.
Ugh.
Otherwise, they would have seen Alpha Primos episode 36,
And
the
learn how not to
cheating
get caught.
couple caught at concert Coldplay.
I
And they would have learned
now I'm
that we
imagining
said
the-
don't do that shit.
I'm imagining Coldplay doing like the next version of Cheaters, where it's like, let's see how many cheating CEOs we catch this one.
That guy's working the spotlight's working overtime, just trying to see how many people we can catch.
Dude, the fact that they're both CEOs is like just the
Cherry on top.
Like, yeah, see, it goes to show you that there is no such thing as a good CEO. They're all assholes.
Except for Chacha Banks or Mercedes Monet.
Oh yes, the boss. Yes. But yeah.
Fuck
I don't
Nestle
know
guy.
Yeah, fuck Nestle. Like I said, this is like breaking news as the time of this recording. Like, it does say like this is like posted 5 hours ago.
Ooh.
So I'm trying to see if I can get like any type of info, but man,
Wonder where they got caught at.
Check if Coldplay tweeted out anything.
like right.
It was at a Kesha concert.
Were they also in
Let's
the
see.
nosebleeds, or did
No, he did. He was in a VIP box.
did the Nestle CEO be like, "Bitch, I got chocolate money"?
Okay,
I got Toll House money.
I don't think this is the same CEO that said like the water thing.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's
it's
like
saying
90.
here that this dude was only there for like a year.
Oh yeah,
Now he
it
got
can't be the
replaced.
same guy.
It says here.
Fucking Oprah Oil, man.
Yeah, no, there isn't that much info other than just he got replaced already, and they already named the replacement.
Is it the Nesquik
And-
money?
No, it's not the rabbit. It's someone from their Nespresso division.
Ah, from the coffee division.
Fuck, it's
Man,
George Clooney. George Clooney's the new CEO.
Yes, it's George Clooney.
George Clooney don't cheat. George Clooney don't cheat, man. George Clooney don't cheat.
But
I don't think I've ever seen George Clooney in the fucking news for anything bad. Didn't he launch a satellite to protect orphans in Africa, or like protect the school? Like
he,
I know he
Yes,
did. I know
but-
he bought a fucking satellite or something. He did some Batman shit. Like he did some Bruce
Yes.
Wayne shit. So like I just can't
It's
believe the George
not
Clooney
like-
slander.
his satellite, but yes.
Might as well be.
Well, if it wasn't George Clooney, Jim and Michael are in the commercials now from The Office.
Oh,
Mhm.
Or no,
Yes.
they're in the Bravaz. They're in another one.
It's a different coffee, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's a different coffee. No, never mind.
nothing compares to Boss Coffee. So
Yes.
nothing compares to
Tommy
Boss
Lee
Coffee.
Jones.
Yeah, nothing compares to Boss Coffee. So
All right.
Well,
Now we can talk about that CEO, Jalen.
The other piece of shit CEO.
Oh, the one that stole
Yeah.
the hat. The
Yeah, fucking
motherfucker.
Yeah. So
douchebag.
let's back up and provide context for the alphas that are like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Just in
So
case.
this was at a tennis match, if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
In
mistaken.
like the
Yep. At
U.S.
the
Open or something.
Yeah, like
Yep.
some. Yeah,
Qualifiers.
U.S. Open.
Yep. There was at the U.S. Open in New York. There's a video going around where you have Camille. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Ma Marchers. Camille, tennis player. He
Matrizak.
just won. He just won the U.S. Open. So he was, at the stands, greeting fans and stuff. And there's a little
Signing
kid. And yeah, the kid's holding like a big old like prop, like
tennis
tennis
ball.
ball, if you will, and he's signing it for the little kid. And then that's when he takes his cap off and goes to hand it to him while taking another person's tennis ball so he can sign it. So Camille's not looking
Yeah.
when he hands the hat, and you see that the kid goes to get the hat before this grown ass man
Yep.
standing right next to him, who is not related to kid in any way, just fucking steals the hat and quickly turns around, gives it to, I'm assuming it's his wife, who then hides it in her purse. And you see the kid being like, hey, come on, dude, like, what the hell? And the dude just like waves him
Waves him
off.
off. Yeah.
And then he, like, Camille, he's signing other tennis balls that he doesn't notice that his hat didn't go to the kid. Now, the story does have a good ending because Camille was made aware of what happened, and then he met up with the kid afterwards, got a selfie with him, and then got him a new hat.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is actually autographed. So, and that's something that I think people need to understand, that the hat that he was handing to the kid is not worth like any money.
No.
It is literally just a sweaty
Hat.
baseball cap. Yes.
Unless you want to clone the guy, then it's worth millions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
build an army of Camille's. We're gonna win all the U.S.
US
Opens.
so value wise, it's not worth anything. It is really just a special thing
Yeah.
for that kid to cherish. And then this asshole took it. And
Yeah.
again, for what? Monetarily, it's not worth anything.
Yeah.
And so, again, the good news is now, well, the kid, he got the new hat, and that one's actually signed. So that one's actually worth something.
Yeah.
But then, this is where, like, now it hits its peak. The internet did its thing. They're like, well, who is this asshole? We need to find this guy and let him know that he's a piece of shit.
Yep.
Well, it turns out he is a Polish millionaire and CEO.
Another goddamn CEO.
Yes. And if that wasn't enough to already, like the situation's already like, man,
wasn't the last
what a
Pope
piece
Polish? What the fuck?
Holden, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
It's festering assholes right now, apparently. And if that wasn't enough to make you go, man, this dude's a piece of shit, I really hate. Oh.
Is he the CEO?
This man,
like the only Polish gun company or some shit.
Yeah.
This man.
We test all our guns by shooting puppies.
Jeez. God, man. God. You have a really shitty PR team if you decided to make that information public.
So, this dude, thinking he wasn't enough of a villain already,
Oh, God.
pulled a page out of Pirate Software's handbook.
He ran out of mind, too.
Doubled down and said, I know you all already hate me, but I'm going to make you all loathe me now.
Sweet summer child.
Man, I'm gonna read the whole quote that they have here, but this was his response. He said, "Quote: The recent incident at the tennis match has caused a disproportionate online uproar. It's all about the famous hat, of course. Yes, I took it. Yes, I did it quickly. But as I've always said, life is first come, first serve.
Oh,
I
fuck
understand
you.
that some people might not like it, but please, let's not make a global scandal out of the hat. It's just a hat. If you were faster, you would have it.
Oh,
Regarding online hate, I remind you that insulting a public figure is subject to legal liability.
No,
All
it's not.
offensive comments, slander, and insinuations will be analyzed for the possibility of taking the matter to court. End quote. To that I
fucking
say, I'm in
blowhard.
the United States, motherfucker. You can kiss my fucking ass.
Yeah, this is bold talk coming from a CEO in New York, where famously nothing bad ever happened to a CEO in New
Just
York.
saying.
Yep. Right.
Well, speaking of that, I just saw that apparently he made another statement.
Okay, please read it.
So this one, I saw this. It's on BBC, um, and this apparently was made like 10 hours ago. But it says the man who was on caught on camera snatching hat off a young boy at the U.S. Open said he made a huge mistake after footage of the incident went viral. Peter, not going to pronounce the last name to fuck it up, Polish chief executive of a paving firm, said he was convinced tennis star Camille had been passing his hat in my direction. And now his quote: I know I did something that seemed like consciously collecting a memento from a child. He wrote in a statement, this wasn't my intention, but it doesn't change the fact that I hurt the boy and disappointed the fans. And then it says, yeah, that was it. Let's see.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was,
Sounds like he remembered he was in New York and a CEO.
yeah.
Yep. And it's just, man, there's no way like you can spin this. I know he tries
You
to
can't
spin.
spin this, dude. You took something from a
Yeah.
child. Sorry,
Yeah.
bro.
The only way this would be any worse is if it was literally candy.
Yeah. Pull to Mr.
man,
Burns.
man,
Pull to Mr. Burns. You saw what happened to Mr. Burns.
it's crazy to me that like this shit like happens because you see this all the time at
Yeah.
any sporting event, any anything. Mainly, you see this a lot in baseball because when they hit the foul ball and it goes
Yeah.
into the
They throw
crowd,
the foul ball.
you
And
see
kids.
this all the time where like grown adults are taking the ball from children, or if the child is gonna catch it, like it's literally heading right
Yeah,
towards
someone
them,
Yeah.
and they
just
got their glove
dives.
up. You'll see them just snap, and it's like, man, like y'all just suck.
There's a speaking of they do it in hockey too. And there's a video. I don't remember the name of the hockey team because I don't follow hockey. But he throws the puck over the glass to this little girl, tiny little girl, and the dudes next to her. Every time he throws one over, they just snatch it from her. And the hockey player sees it. He's like punching the glass. I'm like, I don't think you want to upset a hockey player. Like
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
those guys will throw hands.
Yep.
They will fuck you up. And I think because the video is like, oh, too bad for these guys. They could have gotten something better. Because I think he ends up giving her his stick, and I think maybe the jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like gives her a whole bunch more stuff like as a fuck you to the other two people that took the pucks from her.
Yeah.
So
And it's the same thing with these baseball scenarios. Like
yeah,
they always find like the
the
kid or
kids.
the
Yeah,
family, and they'll like they're like, no, we'll upgrade it, and we'll give you a jersey. We'll have the player sign. You name it.
yeah,
Like
of course, they're
they
kids,
they
man.
turn a shitty moment into something like more memorable. And let's face it, a lot of these people that are stealing it, they really do it because they think, oh, I can make like money out
yeah,
of this.
flip it
When
on
no,
you.
you're
But
not.
they're
It's not worth
yeah,
anything.
it's like,
And so then when the kid gets upgraded, what they get is actually worth something
yeah,
like
it's
down
worth
the
way
line,
more.
And again, it's like like this man's a CEO. Why
Yeah.
the fuck do
Why?
you need a?
Like, why do you need the hat? Like, you probably have access to all the players.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you're that rich, you're a CEO, you're sitting that close at the U.S. Open, you probably have access to all the players. You have access
Mm-hmm.
to way more stuff than that kid probably has access to. Yeah, you're going to take the hat from a kid, dude. Fuck you.
The hat you're
Yeah.
just gonna need to wash.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch it. I would wear it. Like, yeah, I know it's like from a
Right.
famous person. I ain't gonna wear that shit.
I'm not gonna have my head rolling around some other dude's armor.
Yeah.
Like, especially
Yeah.
if it was just worn.
Yeah.
Right.
Still warm.
Ugh. Todo sudado.
Yep.
It's like,
Right.
you ever use a bathroom immediately after someone else and seat's still warm?
Ugh.
Imagine that, but like on your head now.
Well, unless it's winter and it's really cold, then it's a plus.
Yep.
Nobody likes a
That's
cold
how.
toilet seat. Cold pillow, yes.
No.
Cold toilet seat, absolutely not.
Right. All right, and I think that'll do it. Unless you guys got another headline that we can.
I don't know if you want to talk about Raja.
Yeah, we want to talk about Raja.
Oh shit! Yes. Oh my god. Yes. We gotta bring that one up.
He's got quite a. There, I mean, there's been a couple of updates on on Syko Stu. Not so
Okay.
much Raja.
Let's back up so people can know what we're talking about. Right. So, talking about Raja Jackson, aka Rampage Jackson's
Son,
son.
yes.
For those that are still like, who the fuck is Rampage? He's a famous MMA fighter.
One of the greats.
So yes. So, but we're not talking about him. We're talking about his son.
Mhm.
So
Dumb
there was.
fuck up of a son.
Yeah. So there was. I don't know. I guess. Should we start with the actual incident and then provide the backstory,
I said
or
we
do we
start
start?
we start with the incident of what happened, how it came to it. If you
Mhm.
want, I can.
Okay, go for it.
So, for anybody who doesn't know, Raja Jackson is a streamer. Um, he just so happened to be at a wrestling event. Like not a backyard wrestling event, but it's a small company that's doing wrestling. He shows up. He's hanging out with the wrestlers. While he's out there hanging out, one of the other wrestlers comes up to him while they're talking. He's like, "No, you don't got to worry about that guy. You got to worry about me, Syko Stu." And Roger's like confused, like, "Syko Stu? Who's that?" He's like, "That's me." And he takes a beer can and he smashes it against his head. For context, again, this is wrestling. uh, Syko Stu at this point thinks he sees the cameras, he sees Raja. He thinks Raja's working. He thinks Raja's like like a guest wrestler. He's there to perform. He even says in the video when you watch it, he's like, "You're not going to sell it," like because Raja looks genuinely confused. Like, what the fuck did you just do? Who the he's kind of angry, and I'm pretty sure most people, if you don't know what's going on, you'd probably be angry too. So then they tell Syko, "Hey man, he's not working. He's not part. Hey, calm down, chill out." And Raja's getting in his face like, "Hey, hey," and they tell Raja to calm down. And then later you see that they've squashed it. That Syko Stu apologizes. He's like, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I thought you were working. I didn't know." They shook hands and they said everything was cool. As the stream of Raja's progresses, one of the other wrestlers says, "Hey man, you're going to have to give him his receipt. You're going to give him a receipt. We're going to give you a chance to get to get in the ring and give a receipt to Syko Stu." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, sure." And as it's continuing, as you're watching, then later in the stream, Rampage, his dad, calls him and tells him, "Hey, what did you just get beat up by a bunch of men in tights? Why are you hugging up on men in tights?" So it's making Raja feel some type of way. Then it gets to the match as the stream continues, and he's sitting on the side, and you hear him reading the chat, and the chat's calling him out. He's being, they're like, "Oh man, you're not a real crash out. You're not this, you're not that. How many subs to knock him out?" All these things that are getting to Raja. Like, I'm pretty sure they would make anybody angry. And it seems like he's just like, "No, I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna hit him for real." Then it happens. He gets on inside the ring. He picks up Syko Stu and slams him on the fucking mat. Slams him and then continues to get on top of him and just start wailing punches on him. And they're not like fake wrestling punches. Like he is making contact, and it's about 22 punches until finally somebody pulls him off, and he is raging. He is pissed. He is mad. Syko Stu's just knocked the fuck out, and it continues on. He's out. He's walking outside. He leaves the venue, and he's like, "Oh no, this is some bullshit. Ain't nobody can ever call me a bitch." And it's everything that I guess had happened that day just comes to a head, and he's pissed. Not real. I don't think he also realizes what he has done in the ring to this person. Um, and then the stream just ends up cutting off. So after that, you kind of find out that they said Syko Stu flatlined on the
That was one of the
on the mat.
Yeah, that's
That he flatlined on the mat. They couldn't wake him up. They thought he was dead. I think he knocked out all of his teeth.
He knocked out a bunch of his
Yeah.
teeth, and Syko Stu was choking
on his own blood. Yeah,
He-
and yeah, so it was something that was pretty brutal. It was more than assault. I'm sorry, but it's more than assault. It's something that he did. He hasn't, as of now, he hasn't been arrested. Nothing's happened to Raja. A lot of people are attacking Rampage, like on his streams, asking him about everything that's going on. And apparently, as far as last I read, Syko Stu has woken up. Um, I don't know the full extent. If he's fine, if he's not fine, he's talking. I don't know. I don't think that he's been released as far as if he has brain damage, what the extent of his injuries are. Can he walk? Can he get up? Like all of that. I don't know anything about that. I just know he's awake. And recently, he has been. Apparently, he said he's suing Raja Jackson. He's coming after Raja for that. So ever since it happened, everybody's been talking about it. There are people that are defending Raja Jackson, which is these. I'm sorry if I don't know if we watched the same video, but you can't defend this guy. You can't. I'm sorry. Even people, even the people that say like, "Oh, well, he hit him on the head first." I was like, okay, but they apologized to each other. They explained the situation, and Raja accepted the apology. They shook hands. Yeah. This to me makes it worse because now it's like you've accepted the apology. He's apologized. Hey, man, I'm so sorry about what happened. I didn't know. And then you come back and you beat the shit out of this dude, pretty much killing him. Sneak attack, yeah. Sucker punch, kind of. In a way, a sucker punch. Has no idea what's going on. Like, what the actual fuck, dude?
I can understand defending Raja to a point. Mm-hmm. And I don't really mean like defending. I mean, I can understand seeing the first part of the video.
Yeah.
Where Syko Stu hits him with the beer can and going like, well, I mean, if that's all you saw and then you just hear about the rest, you'll be like, well, I guess he he got his receipt. But like, if you actually see it, it's
yeah.
Like,
No.
Like the punishment that Syko Stu received does not fit the crime. Like,
yeah.
There is no way that this is even or equal or whatever the hell you want to call it. Like the receipt that Syko Stu received does not merit like the offense.
Yeah.
Right? Like this is so much more over the top.
Yeah, and it's was the beer can like a gimmick or no? It was an actual
beer can apparently was a prop. Like from what I've been reading is like all the wrestlers know a way to, I guess, bend the can to where when it hits, it doesn't actually hurt you or anything, but beer does or spill out to make it look believable. And he even says in the stream that it didn't hurt.
So then what the fuck, man? Like, what?
Yeah. Again, like JJ's right. If you only saw that part and after you see the beer can make contact and then the video cuts off or you don't see anything, then you can be like, oh, dude, he hit him in the head with a beer can. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? You don't just go up to random people, start talking shit to them, and then hit him in the head with a beer can, if that's all you saw. But this is a full on live stream. You can see everything. You can hear everything. You can't. I'm sorry. And, a lot of people have made videos on the situation that's happened since last week. And now people are, like I said earlier, they're coming after Rampage, because when you really break it down and everything, it's like his dad called him and was making fun of him and, calling him, the F word, insinuating that he's a homosexual, all these other things, plus the chat egging him on, stuff like that. There's more culpability, but there's other people that are saying like, well, if you watch the relationship between Rampage and his son Roger, they give each other shit. I was like, I kind of understand, because my dad gives me shit. Like, he talks shit to me all the time. I talk shit back to my dad. But in this situation, like, Raja takes this personally. Like, this is all like an accumulative, like, his dad calling him out and saying all these things to him. He believes this. He thinks, in my opinion, I think he's thinking to himself, my dad thinks I really am gay, or my dad really thinks I'm a bitch, that I can't handle myself. Oh, and in the stream earlier, they say like, oh, hey man, that's Rampage's boy. And Raja has to be like, I got my own shit. I can do my own thing. I don't need my dad. So, it's all these other things that are coming to a head, and he lets them all out on Syko Stu. And it's not an excuse at all. It's just like, hey, this is more context to it. It's still like, why haven't you been arrested? You shouldn't be out on the streets. You, sir, are. And when you watch the video, Syko Stu is a big man. That's a tall, heavy dude. Raja picks him up with no problem. Like, that's how strong and dangerous Raja is. He picks him up like he's like Syko Stu's nothing, and just slams this guy. And he begins to wail on him. This dude is a fucking beast. And you can't control your emotions, and you let all this happen. I'm sorry, dude, but you got to be punished. Something's got to happen. The fact that nothing has happened up to now is crazy to me. And I feel like everybody's like,
it's
nothing? No.
It's weird. I don't know if the cops weren't taking it seriously because it was at a wrestling show.
Yeah, maybe.
They probably thought it was a work or something.
Yeah, and then since Syko Stu himself, like the actual victim, isn't pressing charges, they probably were like dragging their heels a little bit on it.
Yeah. Oh.
I do want to add a little context to everything. So let me run this down real quick. The show was at Knox Pro Wrestling, which is a wrestling academy.
Oh, so it's a wrestling school.
It's a wrestling school that's run by WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi. Rikishi is part owner of Knox Pro Wrestling.
Uh-oh.
Because of that, the school was loosely affiliated with WWE. Like, it had WWE has this ID system. I think it's supposed to be like a way to like
legitimize
people
new talent,
get into NXT.
Yeah.
And I think it's supposed to be like a streamlined way to do it. But honestly, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's really working.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just that. It's that like pretty much every school that was in the WWE ID system is just like owned or affiliated by one of the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Rikishi had this one. Cody Rhodes has a school, and that one's also in the WWE ID system. Seth Rollins also has a school that's in the WWE ID system. So I don't know like how the inner workings of that is supposed to be, but his school is affiliated with the WWE, and they let this shit happen.
They apparently they cut ties. WWE.
Well, yeah,
they cut ties real quick. Like, I think the next day after it happened, it's like, yo, we don't. Hell no, we don't. We
wait. I have one question left though.
Mm-hmm.
Was so Raja hopping the barrier and sliding into the ring? That was not a planned work.
It
That was
was.
just
If
No,
you watch the
so
stream, the one of the wrestlers or managers, he says we're gonna let you go on there.
here's the thing. Here's the other thing. I said Rikishi was co-owner.
Mm-hmm.
Other owner is the dude in the cowboy hat.
Oh God, that dude. Yeah, that's the one that's.
That's the one that told Raja we're gonna let you in and to go get your receipt.
Yeah.
Rikishi wasn't at Knox Pro that
Mm-hmm.
night. Like, so really, like, I don't know how much of this you can blame on him, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's still his name on it. It's
Yeah.
his face is promoting this place, and he entrusted this other guy to run the show.
Mm-hmm.
I think this other guy is a cousin of his,
Oh.
and he's the one that invited Raja. He's the one that brought him to the back. He's the one that told him go get your receipt. And if Syko Stu has a problem with it, I got your back.
Yeah. He said he would jump in there himself to stop it.
Yeah.
The more I hear about this, the more pissed off I get, man.
And no,
Oh, dude,
worse
there's so much worse.
because I don't think Syko Stu knew
Knew that
Yeah.
Raja was
gonna jump in. I believe it only because when he body slams him, it knocks him out.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't defend himself or cover up. So this genuinely like caught him off guard and it knocked him out like cold. And this is like, man, like how many times do you hear all these like behind the scenes stories of like pro wrestling and things that went wrong and all this stuff? And all the number one is always like was the wrestler didn't know, the wrestler didn't know, and then now
Yeah.
here's like
The
you're
proof on video.
creating the scenario where he doesn't know what's going on.
The other thing is too is like the company itself, Knox Pro Wrestling, and this president guy, they have a lot of culpability as well, because they allowed this to happen. They allowed somebody that is an MMA fighter. This dude is a fucking weapon who has more than likely no wrestling training whatsoever. I don't even watch wrestling, and even I would know. Be like, hey, is it okay if I do this? Should I go on there? Like, is there a procedure? And I'm sure in wrestling schools there probably is a process of like, hey, this is about to happen. This is what you're going to do, and they communicate everything. And it seems like nothing was communicated to Syko Stu, because there's another podcast where the guy that came in to save the day, he talks about how like, dude, none of us were aware. Like that's why nobody really stepped in, because we didn't know what was going on until it was like, holy shit, this is real, and they got on there to, you know, save Stu. Um, so it's not just on Raja, but it's also on, I'm sorry, that presidential guy and the school itself as well.
Yeah. That, so if you were mad before, Juan, this is probably going to be the cherry on top of this shit Sunday. I think this is still slightly unconfirmed because no one can really give me where this message was shared. But supposedly, or allegedly, I should say, orders from Knox Pro management down to the wrestlers were if anyone, law enforcement or reporters, come asking you for comment, don't comment on it. Come to us first so we can tell you how to handle this better.
Mm-hmm.
But they specifically said the thing that makes it like super shady is that they mention criminal charges and they mention civil charges. So that if this message is true and these orders came down from up on high to the wrestlers, that means that Nox Pro knows they fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
And they're
worried
trying to cover
They're
it.
trying to
that
cover it.
someone's gonna sue the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. This is just a very very horrible uh, situation, and yeah, and it just boils down to like, man, this is why you shouldn't have like people who are not wrestlers. Like, this is why you shouldn't let them into your
Well,
matches. You know.
Yeah.
and this is something that friend of the show, Stevie Richards, Dr. Stevie, former wrestler, former WWE. I don't think he was ever champion, but he was in the Right to Censor. That was his like big famous run in WWE. And then he went to TNA and was Dr. Stevie Richards. I like Dr. Stevie Richards. uh, he mentioned he brought up that where it's like it's probably something like that the culture has been kind of spoiled
Mm-hmm.
in the sense that like yeah, celebrities have been in wrestling or been invited into wrestling quite some time,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the time it's gone out, it's worked out.
Yeah.
Like for as much shit as I hate like Logan Paul, like, and he is a piece of shit,
Mm-hmm. Amen.
he's good at wrestling. Like he like if you know nothing about Logan Paul and you just watch WWE, you'd be like, well, good ass wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Logan Paul, so I don't watch his matches. I don't give a
Amen.
shit about
Nope.
him. uh, but you know, he's like the most relevant example. There's been others before.
Mm-hmm.
Be more in the future, I'm sure. But it's one of those things where, yeah, like the wrestling bubble, like wrestling shows and workers, wrestlers have been kind of spoiled in the sense of like when someone comes to the back, they know they're in on it, even if it's not like a wrestler, right? Like if someone's in the back, that means that you know they're a celebrity, and they're a celebrity. That means that they're kind of in on it, right?
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
know that this is a show. And
Yeah.
sounds like this Raja dude didn't know
Didn't know,
that
and
this is a show.
he took all the works as a
Yeah.
shoot,
And,
and
yeah.
it and to me it goes back to like, I mean, recently, like Travis Scott showed up at like WrestleMania and everyone
Yeah.
hated it because why, like, he's not a wrestler, he's not like anyone in the industry, like why is he there? But then like the lead up to it where it was like where he came out with like The Rock, I mean, reports were going out that Travis Scott actually punched Cody Rhodes
Oh.
and that it was real, that he actually hit him. So it's like, why are you putting your champ in this like awkward spot where like he has to take the hit because again he's the champ, he has
Yeah.
to be strong.
Yeah.
And so like you would think after hearing all these stories of like, oh, we put this guy that's not a wrestler as a celebrity and then they took it too far or they did
Mm-hmm.
it for real or they didn't get understand that it's show.
Yeah. I think ego plays a
So
lot into it too, especially with these
yeah.
celebrities. But it also speaks to something else with this Roger thing that happens also with other streamers. Like streaming has become horrible. Like I don't really watch a lot of streaming, to be totally honest.
Especially not on Kick.
Yeah, oh, dude, kick, dude. Um, I don't really watch a lot of streaming because most of it to me is IRL, and a lot of the IRL stuff I don't really vibe with. It's just I don't get it. Um, but there was a guy in France died on a 24-hour stream. His friends he died. He died on stream. Then it just recently happened, or I just recently saw it. Was this Korean guy where they were just choking him out? Like his friends were just
Mm-hmm.
choking him out on live. Like they're doing these horrible things to him, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like Black Mirror episodes is becoming like real life shit. First the French guy, and now actually with the French guy that died, uh, France and Australia are investigating. The
Yeah,
governments of
yeah,
France and
as they
Australia
should. God damn
are
it! Like,
investigating this now. Um, so even and again, the stuff with Raja, there's a lot more to it, but I mean, ultimately, he's responsible. He's a responsible
Yeah,
one. There
he's
has
a
to
grown
be,
ass man.
man,
yeah, you're a
and
grown man. You have to be, you have to be able
mhm.
to control yourself and control your feelings. At some point, you can't blame your parents. You can't blame this. You can't blame that. You have to take responsibility for your own actions. You can't just be blaming this, and this. At some point, you have to deal with your own shit, and you have to say, "Yeah, this was on me. There was all these other factors, but ultimately, I'm the one that acted. I'm the one that did it."
Yeah, and man, right now I'm like, I found a statement that Rampage Jackson like put out, and
Uh,
I mean he's basically defending his son. I get it, like
it's the son, yeah.
it's
You
his
would. That's what you
son.
would
He's
expect.
gonna defend him. But then like some of the other shit is just like, man, like I get you're his father, but you can't honestly like believe this shit, like, right? And like, yeah, I'm not gonna read the whole thing because it is a long thing, but just to like get some of the highlights, he says, "My son should face the consequences for going too far. He knows better. That's why he didn't tell me anything about the storyline. But Syko Stu is lucky I wasn't there when he hit my son over the head with the beer can the day after he got a concussion from sparring the day before. I wouldn't have cared if a bunch of pro wrestlers would have jumped me. I'm a father first. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes." But that's the problem,
Yeah,
Mr. Rampage Jackson. Your son or you should not have been there. That's part of the problem.
yeah,
You guys were at a wrestling event when you didn't understand what wrestling is or what it is. And even you said you didn't know about the storyline. So you knew it was a story, it's a work, it's a gimmick.
yeah.
But that's the problem. It got taken way too far. Neither your son and in this hypothetical scenario nor you should have been there because you all can't take this for a work.
Well, not even that, but like I would think it's common sense. If you are in a wrestling school or wrestling place and somebody comes and does something to you, even I that doesn't don't know nothing about wrestling, don't watch wrestling, would think like, is this a skit? Is this a show? Or do I have to play along? Like, because that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is. You're at a wrestling show. You should. This is. I mean, I can't really say common sense, but like, dude, read the room, know where you're at. I think a
Mm-hmm.
lot of this too is that right there to me is just ego as well. I get that you're a father, dude,
Yeah, no,
but y'all
it's
are in this wrestling area in this wrestling back room. All this stuff is going on, and if they didn't communicate anything to you, then that's on you and the other person who should have said something to you. You should know what's going on.
Definitely. But,
Although it's a shit situation, the only thing we can hope for is that Psycho Stu makes a full recovery, and that there's
mm,
some kind of justice at the end of this. I guess is the best word to
yeah.
use.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with this one, but yeah. And if you guys got anything else to add, so we can wrap things up.
No, I think that's it.
the only other little details I might have forgotten to mention are Psycho Stu is a veteran.
Oh,
He's an army veteran. He has a GoFundMe. If anyone wants to donate to it, you should be able to find it. Um, or I could look it up and send Juan the link to put it in the description.
no description.
Mm-hmm.
And the last little uh, shit cherry on this shit Sunday, for some reason, after everything with Raja happened and Raja gets out of the ring, whatever, some dumbass, some other wrestler, I don't know if they told him to do this or he just thought it'd be funny, goes to Psycho Stu and pins him.
No, I did not see that. No.
I I shit you not. Not only
Oh my
does
god.
not only do they pin Syko Stu while he's knocked out and choking on his own blood and teeth.
Jesus.
The referee counts it.
I did see that part. I didn't know what was going on, but I did see that part where he starts counting. People were blaming the referee too. It's like, bro, he's an actor. He's not a real referee.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Everyone, if they really didn't know that Raja was going to jump in, well, no, that's no excuse. If they didn't know Raja was going to jump in, then they should have immediately
yeah,
triggered something because that's
but
a fan.
Some protocol or something should have been triggered. Be like, oh yeah,
no. There's been times where like fans will run into like a WWE ring, like while the wrestlers are still there. There's a famous video of like it's Triple H versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Triple H is supposed to be like knocked down, like Stone Cold took him out, and a fan runs in and is trying to like put hands on Stone Cold. Triple H gets up and just starts beating the fuck out of
holy shit.
I love the AEW one. It was with like Jericho and a bunch of like these dudes. Like yeah, the guy jumped in the ring and they like whooped his ass like between all of them. And I think that one it's good because they actually got to put hands on the guy before security like took him out.
Yeah.
I know someone. The more recent one was someone like tried to attack like Seth Rollins, and I say try because he ran after Rollins. Rollins noticed him and avoided it, but security got him, and you can hear Seth Rollins yelling at the security, "Let him go! Let him go!" Like,
let him go. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, but all right. I guess
that's it. We'll see what happens if there's an update.
We'll talk about it. I forgot to put the update effect on the other video. I need to. I need to. You know what? That's going to be a permanent staple. I need to just make that an effect so that way it'll be easier to do.
Yeah.
Next time around.
Update.
But all right, that'll do it for this one. So you alphas, be sure to let us know in the comments what y'all think about all this bullshit CEOs or the Raja Jackson incident, or are you on the flip side? You actually think Raja's in the right?
Yeah, like if you think Raja's in the right, make your argument, please.
Like, yes, we would love.
Please make your argument, please.
All right, but until then, we'll catch you all on the next one.
Laters.
Peace.